Hello, I am Emery Hyman. As a student with an interest in investing in business, I chose to focus on inequality for opportunity for African Americans, along with celebrating Robert Smith, a modern day investor whose goal is to focus on creating economic opportunities for African Americans, and I will also be focusing on how anyone can help fight the inequalities. Recent data on business ownership, unemployment, and compensation all point to the continued inequality in the workforce. The first indicator, unemployment levels, show Black workers are twice as likely to be unemployed as white workers at almost every educational level. For example, only the most highly educated Black workers reach unemployment levels below the national average, while less than high school educated whites are barely above the national average unemployment level. Additionally, Black workers have a higher underemployment, which shows the underutilization of workers' available time, meaning the skills for Black workers are unproportionately underutilized. A greater wealth gap also appears between races through a lower median share of assets invested in business assets. In addition, people of color have an average net worth which is 1/10 of those held by white Americans. Another economic disparity is that Black-owned businesses are also smaller and less profitable compared to white-owned businesses. This results from historically limited sectors and markets in which Black-owned businesses were historically limited to low-income and minority communities. Finally, Black workers also earn less compared to white workers. The average Black man earns 87 cents to the white man's $1 throughout the entire workforce, and 2% less with the same exact qualifications, which can add up to be substantial amounts after years of work. Black women also face economic inequalities. Black women, while only making up 6.2% of the workforce, occupy 10% of low-wage jobs. Black women overall are paid 64 cents to the white man's dollar. Overall, the disparities shown in unemployment, compensation, and business ownership show the continued inequality in the workplace and business resulting from centuries of racism. Meet Robert F. Smith, the wealthiest African American. Smith strives to change the previously mentioned factors. Robert Smith was born in Denver, Colorado, in a predominantly African American working class neighborhood. His parents, both school teachers, cared deeply about giving back.
I saw my mother write a $25 check to the United Negro College Fund every month growing up. And even when I wanted a new pair of Converse All-Stars, she said, go earn the money to get them yourselves. And so you wrote that $25 check, which I could have bought 2 pairs with. She instilled in me the importance of giving to the community.
As an infant, Smith and family traveled to Washington to witness Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Experiences such as these instilled the belief that everyone can be a part of making the world a better and a more equitable place. Upon graduating from Columbia in 1994, Smith worked in technology investment banking for Goldman Sachs, advising in mergers and acquisitions in Silicon Valley. In the year 2000, Smith founded Vista Equity Partners, a private equity and venture capital firm. Since then, in 2016, Smith was named Private Equity International's Game Changer of the Year, and his company Vista was the 4th largest enterprise software company, coming only after Microsoft, Oracle, and SAP. After amassing a net worth of nearly $6 billion, Smith kept the values from his childhood and became a notable philanthropist.
I think the problems I want to solve now are an equalization of opportunity for African Americans to help them on board into what is the commercial enterprise that is America. How do we create sustainable career opportunities for people, not just a job? Or not just a place to go work. And I think it's through the education, it's through internships. So I hope that I'm able to establish and build a sustainable fabric to identify these folks, get them educated in a series of schools, get them the right internships, and put them on a path to not only be creative business leaders, but also creative engineers and technologists that contribute to what is the fabric of America.
In 2014, Smith founded the Fund II Foundation, which aims to preserve the African American experience, safeguard human rights, provide musical education, preserve the environment while promoting the benefits of the outdoors, and sustain critical American values such as entrepreneurship. Smith has also joined the Giving Pledge, a commitment by the world's wealthiest individuals to dedicate most of their wealth to giving back. Along with being the first African American to sign the Giving Pledge, Smith was also the first African American board chairman of Carnegie Hall, along with serving as chairman of the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Center. Smith is also on the board of Columbia's Business School and as a trustee to the Boys and Girls Club. Smith is also a large donor to Morehouse College. He donated $1.5 million to be used for scholarships and the creation of a new park. Along with his donation, upon receiving his honorary doctorate from Morehouse University, he decided to pay off an entire class's student loan debt for 396 students.
This is my class, 2019. And my family is making a grant to eliminate their student loans.
Smith is also an at-large board member of the Business Roundtable, which contributes to racial equity and justice to help business owners address the state of race and inequality in America. Smith also launched the Student Freedom Initiative, which focuses on professional and life choices for students. The Student Freedom Initiative has a focus on eliminating student debt to provide freedom and choice for upcoming graduates. Smith also administered the Intern X program, which helps match students of color to internship opportunities. Intern X benefits both employers and students by providing highly qualified talent for employers and opportunities and skills training for young people. Smith's reduction of student debt creates more opportunities for entrepreneurship for Black students, giving them the necessary capital to start businesses. This is important today because African Americans are also less likely to be approved for a loan. This move by Smith enables more business creation and a chance for equal opportunities. Overall, through his philanthropy, Robert F. Smith is able to make substantial progress at solving the issues of racial inequality in business. For the average person, donating millions of dollars might not seem like a plausible idea. However, there are ways in which anyone can make a dramatic impact. The impacts of mentorship are often underestimated. African American males in mentoring programs tend to show higher self-esteem, higher levels of academic motivation, and performance. Also, their social skills improve because participants gain confidence and feel more comfortable communicating with faculty. The pros of mentorships are not just limited to academics, but also professionally. To establish a successful workplace diversity program, creating opportunities for minorities through mentorships are critical. Additionally, it is important to provide these mentorships because like attracts like, meaning traditionally mentorships are given to people who remind the mentees of themselves. This creates a problem since it limits mentorship opportunities for people who come from different backgrounds. After stressing the importance of mentorships, a key takeaway as future employers and managers, our class should acknowledge the power mentorships can have and actively contribute to constricting economic inequality through mentorships.